Good morning, everyone. This is Royce. I want to come back at you with yet another Let's Try. And today, we're asking who's got the meats. Because we're going back to Arby's. Because they do have the meats. As we try their new fully loaded Italian. Insert your Tony Soprano innuendos here. Actually, Tony Soprano is a very apt mention because he likes that gabagool. I've never seen The Sopranos. I just know it ends with "Don't Stop Believin'," cut to black, and that Tony makes fun of a dude for reciprocating to his wife. Anyway, I'm expecting goodness from this because one of the few things that Arby's does really well is, well, they do two things well. Deli sandwiches and deep fried stuff. They know how to deep fry a... And they usually have pretty decent, oh, what do you call it? Pretty decent deli-style sandwiches. Alright, let's take a look under the hood. We got mayonnaise, banana pepper, red onion, lettuce. Looks to be ham. And is that pepperoni? I see. Either pepperoni or some kind of salami. Anyway, let's give her a taste, see how it is. Very good. And of course it is. Like, this is just the Italian BMT from Subway, but done by Arby's. You know, I was thinking about trying to do a fast food faux pas from Arby's not too long ago, but I don't think I can. I'll just tell you the story of it now. When I was a kid, sorry, that's our... They're vacuuming the hall now, and they've been rattling around all day. When I was a kid, I saw a commercial for Arby's new buffalo chicken strips. Chicken strips with a side of buffalo and a side of ranch that you could dip the chicken in. And I didn't know what buffalo sauce was. I thought it was like a cool, sweet, and sour barbecue sauce. Because it was red. Like sweet and sour chicken. So we go to the Mall of Bluffs. And I go to the Arby's there and order this delectable new item. And I dip my chicken in the buffalo sauce to taste it, and it is wretched. I didn't know that buffalo sauce was a vinegar sauce. Was just a vinegar hot sauce. Like, ugh. Ugh. So imagine like, I don't know, like I think it was like 2003 maybe. So imagine 10-year-old me tasting that for the first time and being like, bleh. Of course, eventually I did come to like buffalo chicken, or buffalo wings and such, but it's still not my favorite. Like the other day, my brother took us to a steakhouse, and one of the items that my brother ordered, the hors d'oeuvre that my brother ordered, had Chipotle Tabasco sauce integrated into the dish. And I was tempted to ask the waitress to omit that. But, my brother was ordering it, not me, so, But it tasted fine. I don't like Tabasco sauce, though. Tabasco sauce is very rude. If I do have hot sauce, I prefer Cholula, Tapatio, maybe some classic Sriracha. What does Sriracha taste like to y'all? I always thought it tasted sweet. Everybody else describes it differently, though. To me, it's kind of a sweet and spicy garlic sauce. But it's supposed to be like fermented peppers. Now, let's get into the other half of this. This was good, although I did run into the one problem. And it is a problem that Arby's has with all its sandwiches. That problem is, if I can find where it is, Sandy, on the Sammy. Oh, I think it's salami and pepperoni. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, it is. I think it is salami and pepperoni, but you can see underneath the pepperoni my problem. American cheese. I only like American cheese on a grilled cheese or a cheeseburger. Or when I'm at my grandma's house and she fries up a bunch of bacon in the morning, I'll toast some bread and make myself a little BLT, minus the L and T. So basically a bacon and American cheese sandwich. Which is kind of like how they make them in the UK. Do they have Kraft singles in the UK? I'm sure they do. People got on me for saying, like, Kraft mac and cheese is better than Velveeta cheese. Or Velveeta shells. But, like, I don't know. To me, that cheese powder tastes so much better than the Velveeta. Probably because partially I grew up on, well, one, I grew up on that mac and cheese at home. But two, I like cheddar popcorn. Man, it was so greasy. Like very wet and juicy. That's why you don't typically put fresh vegetables on a hot sandwich. They weep like they just got out of Titanic. Oops, sorry. Oh, there's a hot take I should bring up one day. I hate Titanic, the movie. Maybe one day I'll get some spicy food tangentially related to Titanic and talk about it with y'all. But in the meantime, I think that's it for today. Cutting it a little short today, 9 minutes. I ate that sandwich pretty fast, but, you know, it was a small sandwich, and I didn't get two. I did get some beef and cheddars for tonight, but I did throw those in the fridge. Cold processed beef and cheese sauce. Excuse me. The breakfast of champions, I tell you what. Anyway, y'all have a good one. This is Royce Miller. I'm Abby. Bye-bye.